Hello there everyone, welcome back. I am BogMod. We are fighting as only real heroes can in giant robot suits. Here we are, Trails of Cold Steel 2. I'm gonna punch this sword Draken in the body. Or stab it with my sword. What does Fee do with this?
My turn.
See, support speed up 25%. Attack with Blades of Wind. EP, okay. What's this? Restore 1000 EP, not bad. Consumes 400 EP, 50 hit points, and 30 CP. Okay, neat. Resounding Beat, Aqua Matter, Geoquake, Burst Drive. Well, let's work with Fee on this, I think. Let's get a Sonic Burst going. Yeah, speed up.
Now, gotcha.
Choppy chop chop.
It's working. Keep it up. Okay.
Let's Sonic Burst. Again, you can stack boost up to twice. See how it's gone red at the speed number there. So I'm at a 50% speed boost.
Let's go. Gotcha.
Oh, it's already half dead. And then the finisher.
Cleave open the way.
Yes! Wreck them, Reen!
Domination.
That's it. Oh, just a little more.
Now let's keep the speed boost going. It's really proving quite useful. And finishing off. And you're gone.
Great. Just one more. Okay.
You know, I want to see what it does. Ooh, fancy. Alright, I'll stab you.
Now, gotcha. Now, gotcha.
So very
It's working.
dominating.
Keep it up.
Let's go. Gotcha.
Well, this is...
That's it.
I'm not even going to get the
Just a
chance to
little
see the others, I don't think.
Now, my sword will cleave open the way.
I don't mind, though.
Domination.
We really need to get him a proper Tachi. So he can use all his special kung fu moves.
I'll handle it.
All right, let's try.
Good luck.
No problem.
Let's try the Geoquake. Just give it a shot. Oh, he exploded, but good.
You didn't do half bad that time.
Oh, I should have done it with Fee. Oh well.
This can't be happening. How can it be this strong?
Because it's ancient technology, thus more advanced than anything modern technology can produce.
Well, what's it to be?
That's just science.
We can do this all day if you're still not ready to give up.
Yo, Rain!
He's got this.
That he does. He's turned this whole situation around.
Single-handedly stopping an invasion. Well, at least a flanking maneuver. Sir, we're getting our asses kicked
Battle isn't over
by
yet.
meddling kids.
We still have the advantage in numbers. We can surround him. Victory will be ours. Enough!
Oh?
What? That sounds like...
Craig the Red! With his tanks!
You're kidding me! Ah!
Dad?
The 4th Armored Division? How are they here? They're supposed to be dealing with the force from the Transcontinental Railroad!
I have a feeling that force got smushed.
Ah, nothing more than a small diversion.
Like you.
And I suggest you turn and run off with your tails between your legs if you don't want to share their fate. Unless you men think you can handle the might of the 4th Armored Division. Curse you, Craig! Fine. If that's how you want to play, we'll just have to call.
Ghostbusters? Nope.
Are you alright, sir? A sniper? Where are they?
Who sniped you? Who was
What
it?
just happened?
Is it Crow? He's a good sniper. No. Blue hair. Oh, it's Claire. Nice shot, Claire.
I've taken out the commander's sensor. What's the situation with Zephyr?
Both are standing by at 5 o'clock. No signs of movement.
Acknowledged. Ignore them for now. Focus your attention on the highway instead.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, this will be the RMP, the Railway Military Police, an elite military
if she
unit.
can aim that precisely from that far away, we're likely in her sights too.
Oh, definitely.
The Icy Maiden has certainly earned her reputation.
Wouldn't want to try my luck against her. Not right now, anyway. Not much we can do while she's all the way over there. Besides, I think it's about time we called it a day. We're taking off, Fee.
I hope you guys get hazard pay at least.
See you some other time, okay?
Be sure to keep up with your training. You'll need it if you want to make it through this war unscathed.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Fee. I want to give you a hug. Reen, I give you permission to pat her on the head.
Who do those damn Jaegers think they are to retreat without orders? All units, fall back! We're returning to the Twin Dragons Bridge! Yes, sir!
Does that mean you guys get to capture a few robot suits of your own? Because that would be a good way to supplement your tank forces.
Phew. Looks like we're safe now.
You know, I'm almost surprised they didn't have somebody go into Valamor with him and just sit on his lap while they were piloting it.
Hey, nice work out there. Whew. I felt uncomfortably close to death 1 or 4 too many times.
At least it's all over with now.
Dad!
Oh, a family reunion.
Thank goodness you're all right.
Elliot!
Craig the Red, Lieutenant General Olaf Craig.
That's the famous Craig the Red, huh? Looks like the real model of a scary-ass military officer.
Prepare to have that viewpoint seriously abused.
About that.
It's what everyone thinks at first.
Oh! My beloved gift from Adios!
Oh, good duck.
Why did you talk? Come here into your father's loving embrace.
Yes.
No way, Dad.
Oh, Elliot, you are a teen.
I mean, I'm glad you haven't changed, but...
There we go.
Nonsense! You were raised in my arms, my boy. What's another 2 or 3 minutes more?
There we go. That's the Craig I knew.
I can tell you've lost some weight, but you're otherwise as fit as your fiddles. Oh, it's so good to see you again.
Ribs cracking.
You too. But you're seriously hurting me now. At least loosen your grip some.
That thing I said earlier, I take it back.
No.
Yeah, everyone reacts like
It's
that.
a wonderful sight.
Elliot seems really happy, though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's great to see them together again.
The bonds of family.
I'm pleased to see that everything went well.
Hi, Captain Claire.
I thought it was you.
Looks like you're from the Railway Military Police. Then you must be...
It's a pleasure to see you again, Captain.
Likewise.
Captain Claire Revelt.
And yes, sir. I'm Captain Claire Revelt of the RMP.
Though technically I imagine the RMP doesn't exist within the, according to the current government. But I mean, you know, Civil War and all that.
It sounds as though we have plenty to discuss. Perhaps in a more fitting location.
Like a bar?
Follow me if you would.
No, probably not. Valamar Nap. Fourth Armored Division temporary base. Aww. Sneak assistant on the table.
I'd like to begin by congratulating you on making it all the way here. I'm overjoyed to see you all again.
Oh, you love Reen too. We all do. It's his natural charm.
The same to you, Captain.
I had no idea what had happened to you after Heimdall's occupation. It's a huge relief to see you made it out okay.
Funny. I was just as concerned for all of you. As for you, I believe it's the first time we've had the pleasure of meeting. You're Toval Rondinor of the Bracer Guild, yes? One of Sarah's co-workers.
Wow, you've actually heard of me?
I'm not that surprised. She was with the well, was she actually part of the intelligence division?
Though, to tell you the truth, I've heard more than my fair share of stories about you from Sarah, too.
Kinda surprising to see you with the 4th Armored Division.
She got in touch with us soon after the war broke out, in fact. She then mobilized the RMP to guide us to this proving ground so that we could establish a base. We wouldn't be here now if not for her.
Well done, Claire.
Wow, really?
I see your ability to make good, quick judgments is still intact.
Reorganizing the divided divisions was of the utmost importance. I simply did what I had to do. I was concerned about His Excellency and what was happening in the capital.
Well, he's definitely quite dead.
But he always told me to act objectively in times of crisis.
Oh.
My apologies, Captain.
I'd almost forgotten that she was right there in the capital when her boss was assassinated.
Her evil boss, Reen.
And by none other than Crow.
Who's also evil.
Oh, yeah. Where's Instructor Neidhart anyway? I thought he would be here with you, Dad.
He hasn't been back to this division, no. We had no idea whatsoever of his whereabouts until a few days ago.
Oh?
But then he was finally able to get in contact and inform us that he was well.
That's good news.
Where is he?
Either way, it sounds like you can't be too careful. This base is held so far, but there's no guarantee that'll always be the case.
I wish I could deny that. The Noble Alliance is starting to put more and more resources into trying to finish us off. We know how to deal with their soldats, which evens the odds, but we're at a disadvantage when it comes to supplies.
True. This isn't the best location for getting outside help.
Not with Crossbow locked off.
The longer the war goes on, the harder it's gonna be to hold out.
That said, we have no intention of giving up without a fight. Our enemies have occupied the capital and effectively taken the citizens, as well as the Imperial family, hostage. Even should the goddess forgive them, I damn well won't!
That sounds almost blasphemous, sir. Blasphemous.
You don't need to yell quite that loudly. Besides, I don't think you'll find many who are willing to forgive them. Although if anything, I'm just worried about how Fiona's doing.
Yeah, I'm worried about Dad, too.
I'm afraid I don't yet have any specific information regarding Heimdall's current situation. With control of the railways taken from us, we're limited on what we can actually do, I'm afraid.
Sounds frustrating.
Regardless, it's my turn to ask all of you something.
Are you planning to meddle?
Bearing all of what we've just discussed in mind, what do you intend to do from here on out?
Well...
Good question.
We have to get Laura. I'm afraid my love life can't wait for a silly civil war.
You don't have the raw power that the Alliance or the Imperial armies got, but you've still got a pretty significant weapon at your disposal, and one that neither side can afford to ignore. You need to think long and hard about how you intend to use it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I agree completely. Valamar's power is incredible. That much is definitely true. These past few days have left me with no choice but to accept what I have.
He can take on multiple soul dots at once and still come out on top. If used the right way, he could maybe even change the direction of this war.
Keep in mind, it's all dependent on the strength of his Awakener.
I hate to toss aside the subject of war so frivolously, but we also need to find some way to rescue Elise and Princess Alphen. If we focus on that, it makes perfect sense for us to support the Imperial Army and fight against the Noble Alliance. But...
Lieutenant General, I'm afraid that we can't answer your question at the present time.
Yeah, we got things to do.
At the very least, not until we've heard everyone's opinion.
Oh?
Yeah, gotta get the rest of Class 7.
We hate what the Alliance is doing as much as you do. So in that sense, we want to do what we can to help you fight against them. But I don't think it would be right for just the four of us to decide without everyone else's input.
Yep. We need to find everyone else before making such a major decision. We make our decisions together. That's how we roll.
For now, we solely want to put our focus on finding the rest of our classmates.
Now that is a bond of friendship. Perhaps a little wordly planned. I mean, focus, guys. I mean, Civil War and all. Lives literally being lost as you just kind of try and find your friends to discuss whether or not to help stop the lives being lost.
Then, and only then, will we decide how best to approach this war. And what we as a class can do to help end it.
I see.
Once a member of Class 7, always a member of Class 7.
Except for Crow.
Can't say I'm all that surprised.
Very well. You may have been separated from Thors, but you still have every bit the spirit of a student.
And thus, I will give you math homework.
And it is the duty of students to absorb the world around them.
Like a punching bag.
Go forth, and when you're all together once again, find your role to play. Only then will I hear your answer.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Dad.
I apologize for not being able to give you a better and more immediate answer.
Not at all. What you said was perfectly reasonable, Reen. You will hear no objections from me. Whatever path you choose, I hope you see it through to the end, with all the inner strength and conviction of a son of Erebonia.
We don't actually know if he's a son of Erebonia. Technically speaking.
That said, I'm conflicted about sending my dear Elliot away without proper protection. Should I send a company of troops with him? No, that might not be enough. He needs airships as well.
Dad, stop. So embarrassing.
Oh, I love it.
He really is the most doting father I've ever seen.
I bet 100 Mir of the war would be over in no time flat if the Alliance ever tried to kidnap Elliot.
Haven't they? They have posters up for his arrest.
Well, in that case...
Is Claire gonna join our party?
How would you like me to accompany you?
Yes? Yes, please?
You, Captain?
Are you sure?
Sorry, Mac. Yes, you're off the team.
You're currently using Ymir as your base of operations, correct? Not only could I use my knowledge to better fortify it, I could also handle communications with other regions from there.
I'm going to assume that we told her that, or else I'd be very suspicious how she knew that.
This could be a good chance to reach out and find Milliam as well. I haven't been able to contact her since the war broke out.
Oh. Works for me. To be blunt, Ymir's borders are wide open.
Except for being a giant mountain fortress.
And the Alliance could take advantage of that at any time. We can't have another incident like with the Jaegers.
They don't know you're based there now, I thought.
Bringing her back just might be our best defense right now.
But I mean, caution, it would not be unwise.
I hate to admit it, but you're right. There's a limit to how much we can do. At the end of the day, we're students. We need to swallow our pride and take help where it's given, especially from specialists like the two of you. And more important than all of that, I know we can trust you.
You know, I love to have these great trust speeches in light of the fact that the reason they're in this situation is because someone he would have said, I know we can trust you, he couldn't actually trust. It's that delicious irony. And I may be using that quite wrongly.
You're right.
Exactly.
Captain Claire, we'd be honored to accept your kind offer. Welcome to the team.
The pleasure's all mine. In addition to my duties as a member of the RMP, I hereby pledge my support to everyone in Class 7.
It is one of those odd little things. You have all this big thing about speeching and trust, and the bonds of the class and all that. And hanging over the head is the fact that one of the primary antagonists right now is someone that was in their class they thought they could trust, ultimately betrayed them, and is probably was... it would be hard to maybe think that things could have happened as they did without him. So she turns to get first. Let's hang on a little bit. Hang on. Oh, we get to explore the base. Good times. Captain Claire joined the party. Green and Claire can now use their... Oh, they're linked. Let's take a look around. You're in front of Valimar, right? Okay. Oh yeah, that reminds me. That said they're looking after a couple of Thor's suits at the space camp. Really? Someone we know. Yeah, we should go find them. Hello. Private Brocken. Pleasure to see you again, Elliot. Everyone here was quite worried. Make their rounds to see them. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, we can do that. The Divine Knight here's to press the machine. Hi, Dad. Now we have a role playing this war. Alongside another, but we're not on opposing sides, but you know the best. Never thought the day would come when Elliot would demonstrate such an iron will, though. My boy, you've done your father proud. This isn't that big a deal, Dad. Regardless, whatever path you choose to walk, I'm confident that you have the strength to see it through. I wish you all the best. Alright, good. It's a shop and a rest area. I'm sure you can't sit down and catch up, Elliot. I said the time, you know how it is. Work is work. Civil wars, they're just such a drag. Fighting earlier. Talking about those losers' pathetic excuse for an offensive, are you? Our blood is so hot it could melt clean through iron. Well, the Alliance is fancy toys thrash us. Alright. Seems the kind of guy who'd make you feel awkward. I think it's assault. Zephyr's involvement occurs in that as well. I also noticed that the Alliance soldiers showed more skill than usual in handling those soldats. Interesting. Well, it's good. I like that they're showing some analytical efforts. What I approached. You offer valiantly. Commended. If you challenge the Alliance again, be on guard. We're getting desperate. It's more dangerous. But I'm pretty sure Valimar will always be there to swoop in. Thanks, though. Anti-soul attacks we've developed. They're tough and they're quick, but they're inferior to our tanks both in offensive and defense. Really? Because those things were one-shotting your tanks. The strength, mobility, flexibility. Figure. Okay. Well, it's good that it's a good analysis, but I mean, range well trained. All right, everything's fine there. Check out the rest area. Ooh, a shop here too. Hello, you're the losing students, aren't you? Not hurt, are you? Private Seraphi. Rest area medical treatment. Oh, she's on the 5th. Okay. She still seems pretty traumatized about what happened here. Yeah, it's very understandable. Well, just this book again. I'm trying to find the owner. I think it's happened. I've forgotten all about it. I know. Would you like to have it? I like to give away people's stuff. Alright. Ooh, Gambler Jack. Chapter 2. Magazines. He's doing inventory check. And now, he's right in front of some actual books. So I'm not sure what kind of magazines he's talking about. Bullets. Books. Porn. I'm Luke, and I'm in charge of security here. War here. Assume nothing. Know your place. And above all, listen to our instructions. That goes to you, Bracer! I know your type. I was thinking you can poke around your business with some loophole or excuse you rummage up. Not a mouse. No, sirree! Just keep your nose out of trouble. You're gonna lose it. Do I make myself clear? Man, was it something I did? Oh, that's not. It's all that strange. The army and the Bracer Guild aren't exactly cut from the same cloth. Besides, yada yada. You may not be ordering civilians, but you're still civilians. Well, that just leaves Fiona to fret over now. Thanks for keeping us in your thoughts, Emmons. And so he's been kind to us soldiers. It really concerns me to not know how she's doing. Still, we'll do all we can to find her and make sure she's safe and sound. I wish you well in whatever you decide to do. Alright, we're going to take a little break here. So thank you all for watching. We'll come back shortly to play more. Please, if you've enjoyed, like and subscribe. If you're feeling generous, you can always support me on Patreon or follow me on Twitter. Talk to you all later.